this. Poderlo propulso diventa
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Musiala.
Was always going to be the keepers. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive...
Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Dyer. And it's Sané. And here's Musiala. And the ball's okay!
Granit Xhaka. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. It's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's Kane! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Bayern Munich would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Driving forward. Buendia. And they're on him in a flash. Sané. No, it's Sané. He's got away. Sané. Oh, smashing header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
So we're still where we started right now. Played out towards the right wing. Goes to finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, strongly challenged there. Vitz! Now the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Kane! Oh, Bayern Munich! Bayern Munich take the lead. He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the boot, packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. This is what good chemistry is all about.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Vitz. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Kane. Could move up a gear here. Dyer. Tar promptly onto that, and that is that. Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He can run onto that, and he's intervened well there. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vitz! Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Yeah,
squeeze it through. Sané. And the counter is on. Kane. Musiala. Can he finish? That's another chance.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vitz. Buendia. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
bit.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Corner number 2 then. No mistake! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they must have. Never know when they're beaten.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Bayer Leverkusen grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Goretzka. Musiala. Goretzka. Kane. The referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Oh.
Bayern Munich head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. That's a good run down the left. Spread neatly. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Pavlovic. Now that's well seen too. Granit Xhaka. Wirtz. He's in plenty of space. Shapes to shoot!
Kesalahan maju.
Oh, he's
Kesalahan
quite the
maju.
pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Bayer Leverkusen can't breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's really well manoeuvred. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. So we've reached the hour mark. Stanisic is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Buendia. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pinches it off him. Stanisic did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Musiala. And it's Sané. Nice physical challenge.
Dosin.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Goretzka. Kane. And here's Musiala. Threads one in.
Ayo, astaga,
Well, he got
pantay
rid
yung
because he was under
pambali.
pressure.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well read. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Yung pantay.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count. Well, it's sick.
On the field, number 27.
Twisted in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Number 11.
Looking for the run. Picks it. Has a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Bayern Munich go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the shot! Two up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Schick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There's the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Could be danger here. Now can he find the finish? It's a goal! And they are right back within touch. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Real chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Now it's Terrier. Now it's Schick. He's through here. Schick! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
He's had a shot!
Pamecano, apa sih itu Pamecano? Emang yaki betul lah.
It's all square one.
Anjing betul.
That
Soalnya
looks
di
like a
ujung
preconceived
bacok
plan.
ininya,
Win the ball and then unleash.
All square again into the dying
balinya na.
minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination.
And that is
Nah,
as
ya,
far
pokoknya
as
ada
it
all.
goes. What a game, a
Big
contest of
body, big body.
ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I thought it lived up to its...
Sumpah aku sembar anjing di itu. Aduh. Oh.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Chance! And he's done it! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Shaka. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the counter is on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tar. Frimpong. And a shot!
Bro,
And yes,
bodoh
it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That has been knocked clear. Nice physical challenge. Gravenberg did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's picked out the run. Nunez. Njoni. Nunez. Nunez! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! They've done it! And they're back in front!
Bayer Leverkusen really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Liverpool go into the lead. Granit Xhaka. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what a pass! That'll be a corner. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Andriy. Wirtz. Adli. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Xhaka. And he was quick to react.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's got the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Adli. And they can counter here. Jota. Now it's Darwin. Oh, he's burst through. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice hit one! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? That's an excellent interception. And he's there to get it away.
Siapa lari begitu dah?
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Wits! He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Shutter! Rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, played right into his path. Frimpong kept his eye on it, and he's there. Wits.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in!
Placing.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Salah.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he put it away? It's a goal! And surely that settles it.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty comeback.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Hello,
Liverpool
everybody, and quick
3
announcement
ahead
now.
after a
We would like to
remarkable
ask you all to
half.
kindly
Who
stay
knows how
seated
many
during
more
the
will
match.
follow.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And we're off again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Frimpong could try cutting inside here. And he's gone backward here. Here it comes. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Ninja. Pandang je.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's through here. Oh, it's a decent hit!
Ay!
Well, they could break here. Frimpong. Andrik. Frimpong. Andrik. To Adley. Granit Xhaka. Spread out to the left. And Musso gets across to intercept that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Adley. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mas porque saya this
Substitution in progress.
Wirtz receives it in a good position here. And he was alert to it.
The attendance for this
And he's
match
quick to
was
get it clear again.
28,599.
Hoffman. And here's Schick. Great chance!
nah
He
keeper
has done it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy
Bodo.
here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was
Bodo, yeah.
unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? No, no way through. Hoffman.
This is the time you need that pace.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Darwin. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Diogo Jota. Face-to-face with... Now the finish!
bunuh Kurman.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Darwin. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hermoso. Endo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
look.
filled.
And he's there to clear it. Hermoso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Njoni. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
Bayer Leverkusen do have a chance to counter here. Can he get it through? Over to the left.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Astaga.
Robertson. It's a pretty loose
Astaga,
pass.
nagumpan apa itu?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Konate
Bagus
gets it
sekali.
away.
Teh. Habis. 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 Lihat. Mark. Salah. tak bisa. Berantem ganti.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Van Dijk. Number 5. Ibrahima Konate. Number
And that has
66.
been cleared.
Alexander Arnold. Number
And
98.
now they can spring out of
Number
defence.
38. Kravenbach.
That is a little
Coming on the
undercooked.
field. Number 78. Number 2. Gomez. Number 65. Number 19. Elliott. Number
Jota.
10.
He's had it taken off him.
Substitution
Well, it didn't
taking
look good
place.
for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got a great hit. It's in.
Aduh, bangke umpan tai.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Bayer Leverkusen give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we're done. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Darwin.
Konde. Chelsea.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Fofana gets across to intercept that. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And here's Nkunku. Palmer. Ake did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here, and he's following up. What a wonderful goal!
What a super start. A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Caicedo, now somewhat off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Mubama. Nice control. Oh, he's found support out wide. Haaland. Fernandez. Nkunku. Cucurella. And there's green grass ahead of him. Fadio. Mubama looks to get on the end of this. Look at this great hit! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mubama. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chelsea applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Doku. And it's De Bruyne.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Diving.
And the pass is intercepted. And that has been clubbed away. Palmer. Now this could be a chance. And that's been won straight back. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Well, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks a decent ball. Obama is flagged offside. Dewsbury Hall showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. expertly cut out, really nicely done.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Aduh. Kevin Tai.
Fernandez. Akanji gets a foot in here. Fofana kept his eye on it, and he's there. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. That's a shade optimistic.
De Bruyne.
Doku in acres of space out wide. Well, he's seen that early.
Kate
It was the
umpan tai.
sixth sense.
Umpan tai kêu đi.
Palmer. Fernandez. Dewsbury Hall. Ake. Haaland.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dewsbury Hall. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Palmer. Dewsbury Hall. Now it's Nkunku. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, great play! And he's taking no chances there. That's going to go a long way.
There will be 1 minute at a
Badia
time.
Chile. And here's Nkunku. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle.
Pen on batu.
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time,
So it's been
it's
even
one
so
each.
far. Which way will things go in the second half?
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. They played right into his path. Haaland! Goal!
There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
Klasik.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Obama. He is through here. Can he put it away? No mistake. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the lead now is 2. He's one-on-one, shot, and the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Dewsbury Hall. Nkunku. Looking for options for movement. Oh, look, chance!
Ah, no, shit.
And they are right back within touch!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So is this the start of a comeback? Caicedo to Dewsbury Hall. Ake gets over and intercepts. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
The attendance for this match
Doki.
was 71,600.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Mubama. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping. And they've got rid.
Might want to be careful there.
Shot could be on. Doku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Mana pemain.
Akanji makes the interception. Ake. Doku. And it's played forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Back into the middle. Picked out brilliantly. And he's there to belt it away.
Gitu Akanji.
It's a throw-in.
Darah. Darah. Berapa?
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Guardiola. Number 27, Matthias
Oh
Nunes.
no, this does not look good.
Number 17, De Bruyne. Coming on the field.
And the
Number
shots!
45, number
And he's
19,
heaved it away.
Gundogan. Number 87.
Looking to
Substitutions
set
taking
free a
place.
runner. Pedro Neto has it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mubama.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Sancho. Aims beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Mubama. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Fernandez. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Doku.
Oi,
Oh, easy pickings there. Fernandez. And they can counter here. Madueke. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Kontrol aku.
Kusanov. Doku, who does have an assist to his name. Fernandez. Fernandez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Haaland. Great ball, and he's in here.
Aduh.
Now the finish! He's got a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he was quick to react. Gundogan. Mubama. Played back in. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? He's kept it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Up for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Stones. Number 25.
He's being shifted off it.
Akanji.
McAtee.
Coming on the field. Number
4
26.
added minutes on the board.
Savinho. Number 3. Ruben Diaz. Number 22.
Aduh,
He's there to get
tahu
it
dia
away.
oper situ.
Smartly
Boleh,
reclaimed. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating...